Hey folks, John here. Thank you for tuning in and welcome back once again to This World, My Take, where the headlines meets real life. Please folks, I would like you to please help the channel grow. So please think about hitting that subscribe button, smash that like so whenever I drop anything, you be the first to get it. And it's always an honor to have you stop by. Let's not talk too much. Let's get right into the reason why we're here today. It's Monday. It's a new week. And I wish you all the best. Stay blessed, folks. So, yes, folks, it's actually happening. Sources is telling us that the president of the United States is actively working the phone lines, calling left and right his staunch MAGA supporters to back up this whole Epstein file situation. Now, you will ask yourself, why would the president of the free world, why would the president of the United States, one of the top jobs on earth, be working the phone lines, begging people and asking people to back down a disgraced financier and a pedophile whom, by the way, let me say this, his fan base after the announcement of his AG Pam Bundy, that there was nothing to see here right after making everybody notice that, oh, it is coming. We are going to expose these folks. It is not just Pam Bundy who actually mentioned that, oh, the files will soon, the list will soon be posted. We have some of his staunch supporters a couple of months ago who were saying that we want to see that list. Now that you are here, you promised us this and so on and so forth. Please let us see that list. Let's see who is on that list so that we can bring them to public shaming. Guys, this man is losing his shit. I'm talking about Donald Trump. He is losing his shit. He did not know that this public PR stunt that he wanted to do with his AG was going to backfire like this. And now what is happening is we are seeing MAGA bases members burning up their hats. We are seeing staunch MAGA supporters of the Trump administration coming out to say that, oh, there is foul play going on. We have seen Laura Bloomer. We have seen Charlie Kirk. We have seen a whole lot of people come out. Steve Bannon. We have seen, people came out at the Turning Point USA and they publicly made it known. Look, we need to see those files. And if you are telling us, after making us understand that once you get into the White House, you will let us see that file. And then all of a sudden, you making us understand that there is no file, then there is a cover-up going on. Ladies and gentlemen, I couldn't agree more with these folks. And I couldn't agree and align my thoughts with these MAGA fans who are actually standing up for something which is close to integrity. Now, I'm not going to say that they are the best people because we've seen a whole lot of these people meddle into conspiracy theories that was just absurd. But you see this situation of the Epstein file? I think this is going to bring down Trumpism in America. It has already started. And mind you, Steve Bannon said during the Turning Point USA, said that, look, this is going to chip and take away 10% of the MAGA base. And that is a lot of people that will walk away if they do not let the people see these files. Now you're gonna ask me, but John, how do you know that he is actually working the phone? Aren't you just saying just some mumbo jump? No. I want you to listen to this. Pay attention.
Sources tell CNN that President Trump is working the phones personally, trying to convince some of his most ardent MAGA supporters to pull back on their public attacks on Attorney General Pam Bondi over the Jeffrey Epstein case. This, as one of the president's fiercest supporters, conservative activist Laura Loomer told Politico, quote, there should be a special counsel appointed to do an independent investigation of the handling of the Epstein files so that people can feel like this issue is being investigated and perhaps take it out of the Attorney General's hands, because I don't think that she has been transparent or done a good job handling the issue.
Well, there you have it, folks. If you are not scared, if you are not guilty, why would you be working the phone lines? And isn't it funny too that, ladies and gentlemen, it is not AG Pam Bundy who is working the phones. after saying what she said, it is who? It is Donald Trump who is actually working the phones. That tells us one or two things. The first thing is he is actually on the list. Or the second thing is he doesn't want people to know what he did in the past with Epstein's. Now, I would say this, ladies and gentlemen, I like the way this whole Epstein situation is torpedoing and making this administration panic. Of course, if you don't have anything to lose, then you shouldn't be panicking. But when you start panicking, when you get nervous, when you're calling people and asking them to back down, literally begging them to back down on their administration for trying to cover up a well-known pedophile, somebody who actually has a whole lot of people on the sheets, then, ladies and gentlemen, you are part of the cover-up. Of course, we saw this man during a meeting when a reporter tried to ask A.G. Pam Bundy about what she said, and this man right away tried to come in and trying to back her up. We've seen that this man came out and posted on Twitter that he is not going to fire her and that she's doing a great job. And literally, this man had this A.G. Pam Bundy by his side during the FIFA World Cup, which Chelsea, by the way, congratulations to the Chelsea fans all around the world, which Chelsea won. Now, I'm going to end this vlog by saying this. Ladies and gentlemen, do you believe Trump when he says that people just move on? There's nothing to see here. Or do you believe these MAGA stunt supporters who really want to hold this administration accountable? Heck, this man brought them in and made them understand that, look, they are going to see something. Actually, he actually brought some of these people to the White House. I mean, he didn't literally bring them, but under his command, he asked them to come to the White House to meet President Trump himself. And then A.G. Pam Bundy handed them some files, which was actually all redacted and it was all lies. Man, I'm going to end you, but I want you to let me know down in the comment section exactly what your take is. Are you having fun? Are you enjoying this whole moment of this Epstein 5 thing blown up in front of Mr. Trump's face? Man, the world is complicated and we're going to keep talking about it. Do not forget, help the platform grow, man. Hit that subscribe button, smash that like.